Hello, my friends, and welcome to another segment of your art assignment for grades 1 and 2, brought to you by Miss Welsh. One of the first steps we need to do today is to get our art supplies together. You don't need official art supplies. Let's see what I have. I have a basket full of some things. Oh, look, I have markers and pencils, paper, scissors, tape, and so many other things. I think I'm going to use the markers and that Sharpie and these pencils. And of course, my sketchbook. Remember to always ask for parent permission whenever you're using any materials. We need to pick an idea. Here's an idea or two or three. We could do animals or people or places. Now it's time to get out our pencil and our sketchbook and get to work. I picked a cat, and I'm also picking up patterns to make that cat. I'm going to show you how to make this cat. Patterns are anything that repeats over and over again the same way. Let's sketch out our idea. Remember, it doesn't need to be perfect. Now that I have all my materials together, I have my pencils, my markers, my sketchbook all together. I am going to draw a cat. So I need to think about what a cat looks like. What do the different parts equal shapes? Okay, so I need to first start with a horizontal line. That's a line that goes left to right on my paper. This represents the ground. It gives the bottom the ground and the top the sky or the background. Next, I'm going to draw a curved line. This is going to be his body. I'm going to draw a circle for his head. Next, I'm going to add two triangles, one for each ear. Now remember, I'm doing this all in pencil, so if you need to erase something, you can. The next thing I need to do is add his tail, and I'm going to do that with two curved lines that connect at the top and at the body. You could always put the tail on the other side if you wanted to. This is a pretty good drawing of a cat, but I think I need to add more. I'm going to add a curved line for his tummy, because Mango has a white tummy. Next, I'm going to put two circles inside that bigger circle and a curved line to be his mouth and nose. Now I'm going to add some more details. I'm going to make the ears look more like ears by adding curved lines to the back of them and add eyes. You can add your eyes however you want, but I like these squished oval shapes. I think they're pretty cool. My cat doesn't look complete. I think I need to add some legs. So I'm going to add some legs by drawing a straight line, another straight line next to it, and a curved line connecting them at the bottom. Make sure to do it on both sides. Now, when my cat sits down, he's kind of fat and you can't see his back legs. So I'm not going to add any back legs to him. Mango, my actual cat, has dark orange and light orange. So he has dark orange stripes. So I'm going to add those in. So to add his stripes, I'm going to make these little curved lines. Okay, it's kind of like a curved triangle. So make sure to add them on both sides because Mango's kind of even. So I put these on his body. And he does have stripes on his head, so I'm going to add them to his head. I'm also going to add them to his tail. This is a pretty awesome drawing of a cat, and if you like how your cat looks right now, that is fine. You could color it in however you want, but I want to make mine look really cool using some patterns. I need to think about what patterns to use. So, before I do that, I'm going to go over all my pencil lines with a black permanent marker. If you don't have a black permanent marker, now that I've added permanent marker to all the pencil lines, I want to start adding some patterns. Remember, patterns are anything that repeats. I'm thinking about adding some patterns to his fur that is light orange and some to his fur that's different that is dark orange, the stripes. And I also wanted to have a different pattern for his tummy and his mouth. Patterns are anything that repeats over and over and over again. So I'm going to choose a thinner marker to put the patterns in. I'm going to first start with the white areas. That's his tummy, his mouth area, and his ears. I think I'm going to use curved lines. I'm going to add the curved lines to those three areas. So I'm going to have one arch curve into another arch. I want him to look as cool as possible, but you don't have to use my patterns. You can always use the patterns you come up with. Now I'm going to make the curved lines in the part of his mouth that is white. Now that I have the curved lines on his mouth, his tummy, and his ears, I need to think of some other patterns to put in. I think I'm going to use flower petals, and all those are curved lines. I'm also switched to a smaller, thinner Sharpie. Remember, you can use markers or crayons or anything you want. I'm making sure to cover his entire body with those curved lines. Now, I don't want to put these in the stripes. I'm going to use something different for the stripes. Now that I have all those flower petals all over him, I want to think about that different pattern I was talking about for the stripes. What can I use? There are several different patterns I can use, but I think I'm going to use one that is a circle with a dot in it. So inside of each and every one of the stripes that I made, I'm going to put circles with dots in them. Now I need to think about what to put in the ground. I don't want him just floating there or standing on a rock. So I decide I'm going to make the grass look like what's called basket weave. That is where you're going to take and put 4 lines that are going up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. You want them about the same length. And then 4 lines that are going horizontally left to right. And then you repeat it. 4 going vertically and 4 going horizontally. Make sure that each grouping has 4 lines. Try to have them about the same length. It's okay if they're not the same length, or as you can see mine, they're kind of getting smaller as we go across the page, but you can always fix that as you go by slowly making things a little longer. So you're going to continue this until you fill up the whole bottom of the page. When I get to the second row, though, I'm going to start with the lines going left and right, horizontally, and then do 4 that are going up and down, vertically. I'm going to repeat this, going straight across. But whatever's on top, I'm going to do the opposite right below it. And there you have it. You have a picture of a patterned cat. You can do this with any other animal, people, or place. My last and final step is to present my work. That's called presenting. All artists present their work. You can show it to your mom or dad or any adults in your family. You can share it with your siblings. You can take it and tape it to the window, post it looking out into the world so people who walk by can see it. That would be cool. Or take a picture and send it to your art teacher. It would really brighten their day. Thank you for joining us today. I hope to see everyone real soon. Remember, you can always go to my YouTube channel, Ms. Melinda Welsh at TES, to see more interesting projects and assignments. I'm going to leave the link here so that you can find it. Keep checking this for more interesting projects to do. Again, I'm Miss Welsh from Templeton Elementary School, wishing you well and telling you to keep creating.